Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Stando TV, and today we're talking about the news that you guys care about. And in the news, the first news topic we got comes from Ubisoft. As a matter of fact, it turns out that Ubisoft may be working on a Far Cry 5 game that's set in the spaghetti western 19th century era. Of course, keep in mind, guys, that this is just rumors, and play along for a little bit because, well, let's just talk about it. If you didn't know, there is a live filming crew that is filming in the prairies of Montana next to a church. The film crew producers said that they are working on a video game that is a sequel to a long-running worldwide franchise, and that it will be releasing later this September. Now, speculation of everybody on the internet at first said that, hey, this means that this guy's working on Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course, that's the Western game that's coming out this year. But hold on, it turns out that he went to Twitter to say that he might not actually be working on a Red Dead Redemption game per se. Matter of fact, looking at this guy's work history, he has done a lot of projects for Ubisoft. So this has people speculating on whether it is an Ubisoft game, and looking at a poll from a few years back on where we the players would like to see the next Far Cry set, there was a bunch of options, including an alternative future, a primeval dinosaur type location, a heavy sci-fi area, and a spaghetti western was on the poll. Now, like I said, this is just rumor, but there are two things that I have a problem with if this rumor turns out to be true. First of all, it comes out this September, right? Who else is going to put a Western game out this September, really, to go up against Rockstar's heavy hitter Red Dead Redemption 2? I mean, you're just sending the game out there to die. Nobody's going to play it. I mean, they might play it, but it might not be in September. I'm just saying, video games are expensive. Why would you try to compete head on with a behemoth like Rockstar, who we know puts out well-polished content time after time? We played Red Dead Redemption 1, right, guys? We've played all the Grand Theft Auto games. Matter of fact, Grand Theft Auto 5 is still a huge online success. The second problem I have with this is, while it's not annualized per se, Ubisoft did say that they were going to start taking time, they're going to take time off of making annualized produced games. That's why we didn't see an Assassin's Creed in 2016, right? Because they want to take time off and make sure that their games are polished before sending them out. And even then, they're still coming out kind of buggy. Look at Ghost Recon Wildlands, just saying. Just saying. So 18 months is not much better than 1 year, Ubisoft. It's not. And I don't know about you guys, we've talked about Ubisoft games a lot here on the channel here lately, because I did do the review and a lot of discussion talk about Ghost Recon Wildlands, but we are tired of the same old collectathon quests. Nobody likes collectathon quests. Let's just get rid of collectathon quests and make meaningful side quests with their own story plots that actually go somewhere. More drug-induced, acid-flipping, balls-to-the-walls fun over random grinds for the relics and collecting this and collecting that and collecting that. Climb a tower so you can unveil the map to collect more shit. I'm just saying, make your quest more meaningful, that's all. I think that the best idea here, Ubisoft, is to show if this is true, if this is a real thing, if Far Cry 5 is going to be a Western game, shelve it for a year. Shelve it for a year so that you're not putting it out there against another great Western game that's obviously going to dominate the market space around September, so that people actually play your game. And also put a little bit more spin and polish. Make sure that you're getting those bug kinks out there. Develop more quests, more side quests that are meaningful and add to the flavor of the story. That way we're not doing these crazy lootathons that, these 5 side missions that you're just going to recycle through each province sector of the map. In other news, now let's talk about Xbox, because E3 is around the corner, guys, and everybody's expecting Xbox to have huge announcements coming out of their booth this year, especially when it comes to the Xbox One Scorpio. We're going to get dates, we're going to get prices, we're going to see what the system looks like and all that good stuff, and we want to hear about the games that are going to be playing on it, right? Well, those might not be single player experiences. Let's look at a Phil Spencer quote real quick. Matter of fact, Phil Spencer said the audience for these big story-driven games, I won't say isn't as large, but they're not as consistent. You'll have things like Zelda or Horizon Zero Dawn that'll come out, and they'll do really well, but they don't have the same impact that they used to have, because the service-based games are capturing such a large amount of the audience. Sony's first-party studios do a lot of these games, and they're really good at them, but outside of that, it's difficult. They've become more rare. It's a difficult business decision for those teams you're fighting into the more headwind. And that's why Xbox's focus is going to be on these service-driven games, these multiplayer platforms that keep people coming back and playing with lots of microtransactions and lots of DLC, so they can just keep making money off of the same product over and over and over and over again. And while I will say that For Honor and Ghost Recon Wildlands being the top 2 best-selling games this year proves that there is certainly a need for that multiplayer-driven game experience, I will concede to that without a doubt, but I do think that the problem with Xbox One right now, and the reason that you're not selling Xbox Ones, Phil, is because there's not variety on the Xbox One. When you buy a PlayStation or a Nintendo product, you get those variety of single player experiences, right? You get The Last of Us 2, you're going to get the God of War, you're going to get the next look at the games that came out so far this year. We've talked about this time and time again. The games that are doing well. We got Neo. We got Persona 5. We got Nier Automata. We got Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, there's just games. The Last Guardian within the last year, you know. I'm just saying that even though you think that you're going to make more money off of these service-based games, no, players have evolved. We're not the bro dude gamers that you think we are anymore, and we want that variety. Sure, we want to play Battlefield 1, we want to play Battlefront 2, we want to play the next Halo, we want to play the next Call of Duty or whatever you got coming down the pipeline, but we also want single player experiences, and not every single player experience is going to appeal to everybody like a multiplayer game. That's why there is so many of them being popularized right now. Not just with Sony, we see Namco Bandai doing it, we see Square Enix doing it with Final Fantasy 15, the Avengers product, the Final Fantasy 7 remake, Kingdom Hearts 3, blah blah blah, Tomb Raider. We see plenty of Square Enix single-player driven games. I'm just saying, that's what they do. Ubisoft is trying to meld a thing where they have a single-player and a multiplayer kind of you choose how you want to play type of experience. And even EA says they would like to make more games like an Uncharted series. Not to mention, we've been talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out this September, right? What if Rockstar said we're only going to release Red Dead Redemption 2 as an online multiplayer game? People would lose their shit, because we play Rockstar games for those clever little moments, because they're awesome at storytelling. The online to those Rockstar games is just a huge bonus that we all get to partake in. And I will concede that Grand Theft Auto 5 Online is really good, but come on guys, did you really buy Grand Theft Auto 5 for the multiplayer? Maybe you rebought it for the multiplayer on your preferred platform, whether it be PC or PS4, but initially when it was on PS3 and Xbox 360, no, you bought that shit for the story. I'm just saying, don't ditch campaigns altogether. Single player is still important, and I will concede that yes, multiplayer is important, but multiplayer alone is not going to give you the variety on your system to push systems Xbox. Anyway, guys, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think about FarCry Fry, and let me know what you guys think about this Xbox business plan down in the comments below. Matter of fact, while you're down there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with as many friends as you can. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, don't forget that you can support the channel on Patreon, patreon.com/StandoTV. You can go over to Twitch and watch us do live plays over at twitch.tv/StandoTV. You can get everything StandoTV, whether it be Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, over at StandoTV.com. And check out our next video. Until next time, guys, remember I love your face. Have a good one.